What do you think are the best things you could do to kind of keep yourself financially stable and not super disrupted by this coming into your life?
To be frank, I do think the disruption is coming faster than we would hope for most people. And I think it's if you want to remain financially secure, this is the time that like if anything that's holding you back right now is the time to act, right? Invest in yourself, watch YouTube videos, learn how to diversify your skills. If you feel that AI could potentially take your job, then this is the signal, right? Your little emotional receptors are saying, all right, I'm in danger. You go out and learn skills where it won't be disrupted. And that's going to be creativity. It's going to be critical thinking. That's going to be learning how to apply software and tools, or learning high income skills that won't go away. Skills like sales, marketing, SEO, copywriting, telling stories, like helping people. I believe we're going to move towards a economy where it's going to be more about high level critical thinking and decision making.
Yeah.
So
It's interesting you say sales is one of those, but there's a lot of people that feel like sales will be disrupted by AI in a massive way. What are your thoughts?
I think it's going to be disrupted to a point, but at the same time, again, we go back to leveraging AI to maximize. Like, there needs to be someone running the sales machine, right? I would rather have an excellent salesperson running my marketing and not just relying solely on AI. Like, AI is not going to get to a point, like every sales campaign and there's nuances in a sales call that you cannot, it's going to be very hard to duplicate with AI at this point in the technology, what we're trying to do. So AI is going to be safe for all. And the skills that come into reading people and managing, emotions and making arguments, those are not skills. Those are all skills that build up sales, but those are the interpersonal skills that you need to be successful in every area. And so sales is a really, really, I would think, one of the most important skills to learn for most people, because you need to be able to sell yourself, sell your ideas, sell someone working for you, sell everything in life is sales, and it's just being able to communicate and pair what you want with what someone else wants.
It's very interesting because, in the concepts from my book, I talk about how sales is an energy exchange. And in every one of those exchanges, there's an emotion. And I find that you could have an avatar of a sales bot that speaks, looks, listens, perfectly understands from your voice inflections, very much fully automated, qualified, understand the best sales techniques, and can emulate all of that. But the fact that there's a lack of soul in the transaction doesn't build that level of trust and empathy. At least it doesn't seem that way. But I feel like, maybe I'll be proved wrong as well. But, for someone who speaks about the topic and is interested in the topic, I still agree with you that I think there is a place for people to actually continue to nurturing their sales skills, because it's going to be very hard for people to trust from a robot. But then again, I think a lot of the more basic sales are going to be automated, done online, and we've seen that shift happen as well. And it's almost like the number of people that get to have an opportunity in sales is actually going down, but the quality expectation of a salesperson is really, really needing to go up, because every deal will have to be bigger, more personalized, and whatever can't be transacted over the counter will need a high degree of empathy, sophistication, and definitely working with AI tools as well. You've recruited a few salespeople. What do you look for in their qualities when you bring them in?
Problem solvers. I've probably hired like a couple hundred people over the last 10 years. And the number one thing I look for now across everything is problem solving. It's coming into a problem that you inevitably you'll come across and you don't know the answer to. And taking the initiative to find the answer or solution to try, and it doesn't have to be the right one, but then trying it without any input from me. And if it works, great. If it doesn't, find another one. So salespeople, admin, marketing, SEO, everyone. Those are the only people I want to hire now, is someone that is a problem solver who thinks for themselves. And it's interesting, like I started to see that like across my A players on my teams, they all would say, "Hey, Hanson, we tried this, it didn't work. Here's what I'm doing now." Cool. That is the most, like, the best report of a failure I can ever get. This didn't work. This is what I'm doing now. Okay? If feedback, any ideas? If not, I'm going to go with this. I'm like, go. So I'm only attracting multiple, and I call them multipliers based on that book that I read. It's called Multipliers. And it's people who think for themselves, but then also recruit other people. They're just like these little mini organisms in my organism of a company who just grow and attract and recruit other people.
Yeah. Thank you so much for listening to the Selling with Love podcast. We have some previous episodes you can tune into right here. And if you prefer the short form content where you get to the point in under 10 minutes, we do have a ton of clips from our best episodes that are being shared on this channel as well. So pick which one supports you the most. And of course, thank you for liking, subscribing, and of course, selling with love.